Willy, where are you? We need to seriously get working on the project right now.
Don't worry, man. I'm here to work on the project. Whoa, it smells in here. I can't work in this environment.
Oh, don't worry. I'll just open the window and spray some Febreze.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't you know how bad that stuff is for the environment?
It's just a few little spurts.
Well, obviously you don't know how bad chlorofluorocarbon is for the environment.
Oh, what can chlorofluorocarbons do to our environment?
That's a very good question. Let's go ask our good friend Dr. Professor Patrick, who studied at the University of Bikini Bottom.
Why, thank you, gentlemen, for coming to me about the effects of chlorofluorocarbons and aerosols. Let me explain to you how it works. Chlorofluorocarbons rise to the stratosphere where the chlorine atom separates from the molecule via ultraviolet radiation. The chlorine reacts with an ozone molecule, O3, by splitting off one oxygen atom. The chlorine atom combines with the oxygen atom to form a chlorine monoxide molecule. The chlorine monoxide molecule then reacts with an oxygen atom, causing the chlorine and oxygen atom to separate. The chlorine atom is once again free to break apart another ozone molecule, and thus that is how chlorofluorocarbons affect our ozone. As you can see, once you spray that can of aerosol just once, it becomes a cycle over and over again. This, of course, is a bad thing because the ozone layer is a layer that protects us from the harmful ultraviolet radiation that is emitted by the sun. Without the ozone layer, UV light would seep through the atmosphere and cause damaging effects. UV radiation is so strong that it can change our genetic codes within our cells, which can be very problematic for us. Here's that. However, in 1989, an international treaty was put into effect known as the Montreal Protocol. This treaty banned the use of chlorofluorocarbons to protect the ozone layer. The ozone is expected to recover in 2050.
Thanks, Professor. Maybe now our friends will finally understand the harmful effects of aerosols.
But the chlorofluorocarbons were removed from them. The Montreal Protocol ensured that they wouldn't be used anymore, so what's the harm of them?
Yes, but with every solution, there arises a new problem. Instead of taking out all the chlorofluorocarbons from the atmosphere, we instead replace them with a less harmful substance known as hydrochlorofluorocarbons.
Hydrofluorocarbon? That sounds exactly like a chlorofluorocarbon.
It is, but except it has a hydrogen attached to it. Maybe our good friend Professor Chris will tell us more about it.
Hey there, Willy. Thanks for coming to me. My name is Professor Chris. Hydrochlorofluorocarbons are a substance like chlorofluorocarbons, except they have a hydrogen atom attached to them. They are used to replace chlorofluorocarbons because the hydrochlorofluorocarbons are more unstable, meaning that they dissolve a lot faster before they get a chance to reach the atmosphere. However, hydrofluorocarbons can still damage the atmosphere and the ozone layer. However, the damage is less than that of a chlorofluorocarbon. One important fact about hydrochlorofluorocarbons is the fact that it has a high global warming potential, just like the chlorofluorocarbons, which means that it contributes to the warming of the Earth. Due to the harming effects, hydrochlorofluorocarbons are planned to be phased out completely by the year 2030, which is another step closer to helping our environment.
Oh, my kidney! Oh!
However, it is not really effective to that degree unless you are exposed to very high levels of hydrochlorofluorocarbons.
Me, this can of Febreze can not only harm my health, but it'll affect the environment around us as well as everyone else.
Yes.
So what can we do to prevent this?
Well, there are alternatives to making your room smell better, such as cleaning it up, airing it out by opening the window, or using scented candles. Sure, it will be a long run, but it helps the environment.
Okay, so why have we been using this the entire time? Come on, hurry up and clean up, Willy.